The former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has selected his running mate. This has brought peace to the minds of his supporters and the supporters of the Labour Party. Nigerian youth for a very long time and recently have been calling for a young and vibrant leader. Can Peter Obi's selection be in response to the call and demands of the youth? Nigerian social media is experiencing an unprecedented online and offline support for the Labour Party's presidential candidate. Nationwide mass movements online and offline has been on the rise. Is the support of Nigerians towards Peter Obi's ambition deeply and genuinely rooted in their hearts, or simply as a result of the experience they've had with the two other parties? How can Nigeria create a balance in the support of preferred candidates? All these and more will be discussed on Issues Today on XBB TV Africa. Hi, viewers. Today in the studio we have Barrister Agolo Ifeanyi Williams, and he is a national chairman, Human Rights Restoration Movement, and a civil rights lawyer. He is also a human rights activist and the head of chambers, J.K. Agolo and Associates. And today we are discussing issues that concerns Nigerians in general, very controversial and relevant issues. It's no longer news that the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has selected his running mate on July 8th, the Friday of it. He unveiled his running mate, Senator Yusuf Yati. And factually, Baba Ahmad is the founder of Bayes University, Abuja. He is a 53-year-old and he was a former lawmaker who represented Kaduna North Senatorial District. According to Peter Obi, he prefers younger people with fresh ideas who have lots to offer rather than reclining hands. And as we know, his choice of candidates, many persons are in favor of it. And I have a few questions for you on this. Can we say that Peter Obi's emergence as the candidate for Labour Party and even the selection of his running mate is a response to the call of the youth? And do you see any futuristic hope for the youth and Nigeria in terms of economic growth and development? I mean, as of today, I read that Nigeria is now ranking the fourth country in the world, the fourth indebted country in the world, and that is really heartbreaking. So, do you see any hope in Nigeria's economy if Peter Obi has a chance at the presidential seat?
Yes, P2B as a governor of Anambra State, his administration left a lot of money in the banks, for which the Obiano who took over from him executed some of the projects like the airport and the rest. Money, state money, essentially you can save, but going to projects that is viable in the interest of the state. For instance, he has a lot of lofty ideas. He has good dreams for Nigeria. He has the ability to save, to cut costs, which is the greatest problem
And Nigeria.
Nigeria we are facing right now. He has the ability to cut costs. If he becomes the president of Nigeria, he should be able to do all that.
Considering his history,
Considering the history.
his humanitarian history.
Yeah. But the problem we have in Nigeria, which of course no person have addressed this problem, is the problem of some persons whose duty is to hijack whoever is the president or governor of every state. There are some caliber of persons. That is their duty. As soon as P2B becomes the president, They hijack him. They take him away from the dream.
But if he is a president who went there with a vision and a mission, and he's solidly behind what he stands for. I mean, even being the governor of Anambra State, one-time governor, you would not say that he never faced any challenge. He definitely faced challenges.
No, yeah, yes, I agree with you.
But if he was
No,
distracted, I mean, the record you are making reference to now, I don't think he would have been
so
anything.
I pray that these persons whose duty is to hijack persons, when Buhari was coming on board, I am one of his greatest fans. I'm still his fans. Anyway, I was one of his greatest fans that is going to do a lot. Most of the time he travels abroad for medical treatment. He watches television, see Nigerians suffering, see what is happening. He say, I didn't know all these things are happening. But the moment he returns back to Nigeria, that is the end. You don't hear anything again from Buhari again. How can a sitting president, they will kill about 30, 40 persons?
And nobody is saying anything.
Nobody is saying anything.
No,
Then 10 persons were shot in America. American president went there, visited them, and make sure it does not happen again. So, where is the lacuna?
Administration and implementation.
That's it. So, the age, I have said so, it does not really matter. The age does not really matter. Because the American president is about 74. And he is up and doing. So, we, the youth, coming together today to say that we need a younger person. I agree. Some younger person who will stand the pressure, who will stand the test of time, who will know why he is there, who will not deviate, who will not budge to these persons, these persons who feel that Nigeria belongs to them.
Thank you very much. And recently, too, there's been a mass campaign for the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, online. I mean, it got to some point where almost every youth in Nigeria having his picture posted and the rest of that. Now, some political gurus actually laugh at this, find it laughable because they feel the real politics goes beyond social media. They feel the real politics after you post on social media, what is to be done will be done offline. What do you have to say on this claim?
Let me start from this angle.
Okay.
When Akinjide, the deputy governor of Lagos, PDP deputy governor, when they picked her as the deputy governor, she said her 20 million followers will vote for her in Lagos State. Fine. Out of that 20 million followers on her social page, how many of them have a PVC?
That's the question.
How many of them have PVC? My only worry in this OB movement is how many of these youths
have their PVC.
Like I said earlier, from what you have seen, it follows that the youth have never followed Nigerian politics.
But we're now witnessing a drastic change right
now. That they are following, they should follow it very to the end.
Yes.
Get your PVC, your PVC will speak for you. If at the end of the day you make all the noise
and nothing
on your social media, and at the end of the day you disappoint OB,
it's a disgrace.
It's going to be a massive disgrace.
All right, now it is estimated that almost half of Nigerian population live below 1.90 US dollars. That's about 792 naira daily. Nigeria accounts for 14% of the world's poverty. As our economy drives down to the drain, we are witnessing hardship and suffering more than ever before. What can we expect personally? This is on your own opinion. Can we expect a change if the past government present government, which will soon be passed, promised us a change with their broom and all of that. And
No,
we are witnessing a negative change right now.
no, it's not. Let me say one thing.
Okay.
You see, just that when one Nigerians want one aspect of negative things happen, they don't seem to remember that there is a positive aspect in the Buhari's administration.
But this is below one aspect.
I'm coming.
Okay.
The only thing that is affecting this administration is this insecurity.
Insecurity. Yeah, I feel it's totally beyond that.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Is this insecurity where farmers can't go to their farm?
Okay.
They cannot go for their farm produce.
Okay.
And it's affecting production.
Okay.
Before now, 2 years before now, or 3 years before now, every rice eaten in Nigeria was imported from Thailand. But today, I can confidently say, as we speak now, 80% of the rice we are eating in Nigeria
homemade, yeah.
It's homemade.
Yeah.
And as we speak now, Thailand government is thinking of how to come and acquire land in Nigeria and go into rice farming because they have lost a lot of
revenues from Nigeria.
That is one. If not for the insecurity, people can go into Owoyibo, join the rail, take me to Itakpe, you continue. From Abuja, you continue. These are part of development. Roads are being done, and so on and so forth. But the only aspect now is for the federal government, for Buhari to address this aspect of bandits and kidnapping.
Now, the same insecurity you're talking about, let me use recent events now, Buhari, some days ago, he approved unlawfully because there was no approval from the House, gave over 1 billion naira, 1.2 billion naira thereabout to the Niger Republican government. Now, we know what we are facing right now. What about the railway construction to Niger Republic? I mean, there is fire on the mountain right here in Nigeria, and is yet to be solved. The Kaduna Abuja train attack victims. We saw how last month a video was released where we saw them being flogged. I mean, I couldn't even watch that video for more than once. And we saw how they were being flogged. Even Zamfara state governor made reference to citizens getting arms for themselves and fighting. So I think it really goes beyond that. I was reading a report that in the 1970s, Nigeria, IMF, International Monetary Fund, which happened to be one of the biggest financial institutions with over 190 countries taken care of, they actually came to Nigeria to borrow money. And I was shocked to see that IMF in the 1970s borrowed money from Nigeria. I mean, this was quite a record. When you talk of technology, Nigeria is blessed. There are figures of so many manufacturing companies in Nigeria prior to this time, and none of them is working anymore because they've made the system so monopolistic that even for private organizations to survive, it's an issue. So the education, you want to talk about the ASU strike, is still what we are facing up till this time. Would you tell me that the money that ASU is demanding, the nation don't have it? So a government that pays deaf ears to the plight of the people is not a government that is responsible, because I believe the principle of democracy should be put into consideration here. The people are the number one. If leaders can see themselves as messengers, then I think we'll have less problems. So I really feel even on the matter of insecurity you made reference to, we're still having a very, very serious issue on that angle, even other aspects of the sector, Nigerian economy in general.
You see, I have not said we don't have challenges in the security aspect. Let's approach it from this way. From 1999 to date, how many policemen have been recruited? How many military men have been recruited?
Big question.
Now, the numerical strength of the police today stands about 350,000.
Which is not supposed to be.
350,000. Then these 350,000, about 50,000 is guiding the presidency and the president and the vice president and the presidency. You are left with about 300,000. Then these 300,000, about 10,000 is guiding the Senate president and the deputy Senate president. Then every governor have a mini station with no less than 5,000 policemen. 5,000 times 36.
We're not even talking about the ones that rich men.
I'm coming. Let's break it down. 5,000 times 36 states. You know the number now. Then every senator have no less than 8 policemen guiding them. Every House member have no less than 4 policemen guiding them. Then you now come down to all the House of Assembly members yeah. No less than 2 policemen guiding them. You come down to local government chairman, 774 local government. You have no less than one. Let me say one policeman. One policeman. Then you have the big men.
That the DPO will say, liaise with the DPO.
Go there.
This one. Take the
go there. Then at the end of the day, we have less than 40,000 policemen doing the policing of 200 million Nigerians. How is it going to work?
It can't work that way. It can't work that way.
Then, that is aside. In 1982, when Shagari was the president, we had mobile policemen. What was the duty of mobile policemen? To quell internal insurgents. To quell internal insurgents. Once there's a problem in anywhere, you draft in the mobile police. Once they enter the place, it's over.
It's over.
What happened to that mobile police formation in Nigeria? Why is it as dead as the regular policemen? These are the issues we must address.
Very well.
So, for us to succeed, we must have not less than 2 million Nigerian policemen in Nigeria.
I don't think that will be out of place considering the number of the population that we have.
That is one.
Yeah.
Then 2, go to all the police stations. How many of them have servicing vehicle to combat crime?
No. Don't even go there. That's another case.
And the same police station, how many of them have bulletproof vests?
Is it the ones I see with the
bulletproof vests, so that in case if you are not hit within your trunk, you can survive.
You can survive if you're hit within that area.
That the person is gone. So how many of them have bulletproof vests? How many of them have radio message working? Functional radio message. How many of them have walking talking? So, for us to address the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, we must go down to the roots. And the government must vote money, heavy money. Americans don't joke with security.
Security, a nation that is not secure cannot be developed.
No way.
Even you're not even going to attract investors to the nation. I mean, right now, Nigeria's reputation
is gone.
It's gone.
Because when you are able to do all this, the duty of the military is to protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria.
Sure.
They're not supposed to come in. But because the police have overrun the police. That's why you find military men every nook and corner in the streets. They're not supposed to come in. So what the job the military is doing within the Nigeria is supposed to be the job of mobile police. So I call on the Inspector General of Police to revive the mobile police to what it used to be.
That's true. Thank you very much, Barista Awolo Ifani. It has been a very wonderful time with you here in the studio. I mean, we always have intellectual discussions here about Nigeria. And my name is Igbeji Gospromise, and we are here at XPB TV Africa, and we are bringing you. We believe that Nigeria can be better if we put in efforts deliberately and consciously. Nigeria can be a better place. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles, XPB TV Africa, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, XPB TV Africa. Thanks for watching.